Let it be known, season finale, here's my all-NBA first-team selections. And of course, mine's gonna be a little different than everybody else's. So drum roll, here we go. Shai Alexander, MVP candidate. Second on the list, Kevin Durant has had one of the greatest seasons ever in the NBA. I know he didn't play 65 games, but show me somebody who's played 47 games or 48 games or hell, even 30 games, who's done what he just did. What I mean, I think he's 60, 40, 90, 60 from the field, over 40 from the three, 90 from the line. Crazy, just crazy numbers. So I got Shai, I got KD, now I got Embiid. Okay, Embiid's probably gonna be the MVP of the league this year, definitely first team. I got the Joker, who's runner-up, was going to be potential MVP of the league. He's on the first team. Oh, that dude in Milwaukee, yeah, that Giannis, yeah, I got him. So those are my five. Anybody who wanna mess with that five, come see me. Let it be known. Let's talk a little bit about SGA. What he's done this year definitely makes him first team All-NBA. I don't want to hear it. Don't nobody talk to me about it. Don't nobody say anything. SGA, first team All-NBA, over 45 30-point scoring games, plus 5 assists every single night. Can't nobody guard him, doing his thing. Who expected OKC to be in the play-in? Definitely not me. Chet Holmgren gets hurt. We thinking the season's gonna be over. They gonna be in tank mode. SGA steps up and says, nah. I'm gonna pull out one of my best years. And not only am I gonna pull out one of my best years, I'm gonna do it against all y'all. And OKC now is in the play-in. Let it be known, SGA doing this thing. Let it be known, when we talk about the playoffs coming up, I got 3 sleepers. I know you're only supposed to have 2, but I got 3. One's in the West, 2 in the East. The one in the West, it's a sleeping giant. I'm talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns, you got Ant-Man, trade for Mike Conley, Gobert in the middle. Playoff basketball, you're talking about defense, you're talking about rebounding, and you're talking about 2 guys on your team in Ant-Man and Anthony Towns that can get you 30 or 40 in the game. Don't sleep on Minnesota. And they got Mike Conley, the ultimate leader in the point guard position, running everything, setting everything up. Oh, and by the way, if you need 25 or 30 in the playoff game, he can get you that too. Don't sleep on them Timberwolves. That's my sleeper out in the West. Now, when we go to the East, let it be known. That 4 and 5 slot, Cleveland and New York, both sleepers in the East, but they're loud sleeping giants. You got Mitchell that can get 40 for Cleveland. You got Brunson that can get 40. You got Randall that can get you 40 for New York. Anybody can jump up with that defense, the way they play in New York. You got Cleveland with that length. That's gonna be a hell of a series, that 4 or 5 spot. Whoever comes out of that spot, don't be surprised if they jump up and get to the Eastern Conference Finals. New York, Cleveland, those are my 2 sleepers in the East. Let it be known. Who do I like coming out of the East this year? Let it be known, I am looking at, 3 of them. I gotta pick 3. I just can't pick one because you got 3 exceptional teams. You got the Boston Celtics, you got the Milwaukee Bucks, you got the Philadelphia 76ers. All 3 have a chance to win it and go to the finals. Now, why do they have a chance? Boston was there last year, but they're playing good basketball again at the end of the season. They're thirsty, they're hungry, they're ready. They just added, Malcolm Brogdon, potential 6th man of the year. Boston got better. Then when you look at what's happening in Philadelphia, you look at Harden, you look at Embiid, MVP of the league, Harden dishing it, setting it up. Oh, by the way, he can knock out and get you 30 with that smooth left-hand J that he got. And then they got Tobias Harris, the unknown secret nuclear weapon for the 76ers. Tobias Harris, let me tell you something. Don't sleep. Before you know it, he got 25 on you and won the game. That's Tobias Harris. And then when you go to Milwaukee, they got a lot. They got Giannis. Plays hard, works hard, sets the tone. Milwaukee's gonna be a tough out. They got defense, they got toughness, they got size, they got that dude Drew Holiday. Oh, damn, they got him too? Oh man, they got all the defense, they got all the offense. Milwaukee's kind of good, y'all. And by the way, don't forget, they got Giannis. Let it be known. In the West, let it be known, my pick coming out of the West, of course, I got to go with the Phoenix Suns. Why the Phoenix Suns? Chris Paul, have you seen him shoot the three lately? The last couple of games, they got Booker, they got Durant, they got the best mid-range players in the game in terms of shooting the basketball. They can score, they playing hard, they playing tough. Oh, was it 2 years ago they was in the finals? Yeah, it was just 2 years ago. I think they were in the finals. Oh, and they didn't have Durant. Yeah, they didn't have Durant. Man, Durant, Booker, and one Booker, like, he was an MVP candidate. Durant, MVP candidate. Chris Paul, top 5 guards to ever play the game. Phoenix is loaded. But when you talk about them Lakers, when you talk about them Clippers, Paul George comes back healthy, and you got Kawhi, you got Paul George. With the Lakers, you got Anthony Davis, you got LeBron. Denver, you got the Joker, you got Murray. The West is loaded. But my pick is the Phoenix Suns. Let it be known. Thank you for tuning in to Let It Be Known this year. We had a great year. We had a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing all you again next year. And when you're watching the playoffs, every now and then, if somebody dunk or shoot a nice J or whatever, and if you like it, you can just shout out, Let It Be Known.